It'll be Collins jumping against Crapel. Crapel is a fun basketball player to watch. We enjoyed watching her play the first time around. Tarpon's going right to left, Morgan City left to right. We are underway with the tip controlled by Morgan City, I think. It's tipped out of bounds to South Lafourche.
Yep.
So the Lady Tarpons will have the first possession. That tip-off was brought to you by State Bank and Trust Company. Banking you could count on. Madison Ryan. Top of the key, reverses it to Collins for a corner three, right out the gate. She missed it. Rebound goes to Ryan, who drops it to Bourgeois, who lays it up and draws a foul. So a great start for the Lady Tarpons. You get a wide open three, an offensive rebound, and then draw a foul. Madeline will be shooting two. Fouls on Aisha Huntley.
Good to see Bourgeois getting involved early on.
Madeline's first shot is up and good. It's 1-0. Happier with us, the final doubleheader of the season. Bourgeois made them both. And it's 2-0.
Tarps coming out on that full court press right off the bat.
Yeah, they really had a lot of success early in that press at Morgan City. The issue is they got out of it, played some half court, and then really struggled. Ava gets the steal, deflects it to Ryan, who lays it up and in.
Great start for the Lady Tarps.
4-0. Crapel throws to Poole. Poole in trouble, back to Crapel. Crapel got to get across and does. Doing a lot of dribbling and throws it away. It'll be knocked out of bounds to South Lafourche.
Hey, while they broke the press, man, they wouldn't slow down, turned it into a turnover. That's what you want to do with the full court press. Force them to play a game faster than they used to. Worked out for the Lady Tarps.
Ryan across the timeline, top of the key. She steps into three, missed it. Rebound goes off the heel to Abby Collins. Now to Ryan. Ryan to Collins, inside to Bourgeois, backs down, lays it up and draws the foul. So Madeline Bourgeois has drawn 2 early fouls in the game, including that one on Haley Crapel, who is far and away Morgan City's best player. We saw that in the first matchup.
Yep, and there's no one on Morgan City's team with the height or size to really match up with Madeline Bourgeois. She's just going to cook them all night in the post if we keep feeding her.
Bourgeois squares it up and missed it. Yeah, to be a good post player, you got to have the size, you got to have the desire, and right now I don't see a whole lot of either for the ladies in black.
Right, right. Another point, first half-court possession here, we noticed that Morgan City's starting off in a box-and-one defense, keying in on Ava Pete.
Madeline makes 1 out of 2, and it's 5-0. Lady Tigers, 1 minute in, get it to Crapel. Crapel throws long to Poole. Poole bodied up after catching the pass by Ellie Lorraine, throws long across the timeline to Ruffin. Ruffin, oh my goodness, yeah, she was bunny hopping. They're not allowed to do that.
Not quite.
Taylor, you just get the sense a minute and 10 in that Coach Terrebonne could kind of pick a number tonight.
Yeah.
Petrie losing her dribble, being closely guarded, now gets it to Ryan. Ryan on the left side to Lorraine on the baseline. Ellie with a shot fake and a beauty, and is blocked by Crapel. And a foul as Poole got the loose ball and drew the foul. We remember from the first matchup, Crapel's going to be all over the place there. She got a block.
Oh, yeah. The only chance of breaking the press is just letting Crapel dribble and go as fast as she can.
Poole hands it to Crapel, and there she goes, dribbling it all the way across the timeline to Francois, who offensive foul into the chest of Madeline Bourgeois.
Great position. Good job sacrificing her body for the team, drawing a foul.
Taylor, remember the first matchup between these teams? The entire game felt like it lasted like 20 minutes total. It was just a free-flowing game. Tonight, it's a little bit of a slower start.
Because they had the AAU running clock going on at Morgan City.
Lorraine on the right side reverses it to Bourgeois, who gets it to Ryan. Ryan traveled. So an early turnover by the Lady Tarpons. We're 2 minutes in. It's 5-0 South Lafourche. Crapel throws long to Francois. It's knocked out of bounds by Ava Petrie. Lady Tigers will try again. Poole back to Capel. We're going to find out what their Miami play is. Capel gets it to Francois. Francois bounce pass to Madison Ryan. I don't think that's the Miami play. Ryan lays it up and draws the foul. It's the second foul on Haley Capel.
Well, if they meant Miami, that was about the destruction that a hurricane does if we're going to go that route. That was terrible.
So Madison will be shooting 2. Yeah, that was just a lazy pass from Francois. Madison Ryan got into the passing lanes.
Or it looked like a dolphin on land, one or the other.
Ryan misses the first shot. And is the second foul on Haley Capel. They're going to leave her into the game. Second shot is up. She made that one. It's 6-0. Capel surveying the floor, gets it to Poole. Poole throws long to a Lady Tiger. Now Poole gets it back across the timeline and gets it to Francois on the right side. Shoots a floater, missed it. Rebound goes to Madeline Bourgeois. And here come the Lady Tarpons. Ryan on the left side, all the way through, lays it up and missed it. Rebound goes to Lady Tigers. And here they come, Francois. She'll walk it the other way. To Capel on the right side. Capel attacks, shoots a wild shot, missed it. Rebound goes to Bourgeois. Man, attacking the glass is Madeline. Now Madison Ryan. Ryan, top of the key, steps into 3-ball. Got it.
Stops and pops in transition. Love to see it.
They're playing a zone, Taylor, and the top players on the zone are almost in the lane. They're just giving Madison Ryan that shot. She made him pay there.
They've taken that box and one really to heart. The top of the box is not protecting the top of the key.
Capel goes across the timeline all the way through, picks up her dribble, throws to the post. They drop the pass, reversing it to Poole. And Poole has it ripped away by Lorraine, but Francois has it. Back to Capel. 9-0 Lady Tarpons out in front. Midway through the first quarter, Capel attacks off the dribble all the way through. Wild shot, no rebound to the Lady Tigers. That's Ruffin. Back to Capel to Poole. She can make that shot. She missed it that time. Rebound to Bourgeois. And an over-the-back foul on the Lady Tigers. That's one thing I remember from the first matchup. Madeline Poole, if unguarded, can shoot the 3-ball. That time it rimmed in and out.
Morgan City is electing to stick with the box and one on defense.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the strategy. You've got plenty girls in white that could beat you. Inside to Lorraine, backs down, missed it. Gets it back, lays it up, and draws the foul. If they want to try to take Ava out of the game, that's one thing, but now you got to deal with Bourgeois, Lorraine, Madison Ryan. There's plenty of ladies on this team that could hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 6th team foul in 4 minutes. Lorraine shoots it up, and good. Ellie struggled at the free throw line in her last game. She was 0 of 2. She made the first one tonight, shoots the second one up and missed it. Rebound goes to the Lady Tigers. Dugas gets it to Capel. That was the second foul on Ruffin a minute ago. Capel throws a home run pass down the floor to Dugas. Dugas losing it and is fouled by Abby Collins. Not a great foul there from Abby. We say that because the Morgan City player was on the verge of just losing the basketball.
Yeah.
But it's your final regular season opportunity to shore some of those things up. They inbound it to Madison Ryan, but she's standing on the out-of-bounds line, so it'll stay with the Lady Tigers.
Good defense.
Capel to inbound again. Gets it in to Poole. Poole back to Capel. Capel between the legs dribble, attacks the left side of the floor. There's the Miami play again. They get it to Poole for a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Ryan. Now Ava's got it. Ava in transition doesn't have numbers, but she'll step into a wing three. Missed it. Rebound goes to Madison Ryan, who is fouled. Lady Tarpons will be shooting bonus free throws after the foul on Madeline Poole. Just what the doctor ordered before the playoffs, Taylor. A game that you will be able to play your entire roster tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Get everybody sharp. It's 10-0 already. Midway through the first quarter, Ryan shoots the free throw. It's up and good.
Good opportunity to learn some things, work on some things, get all the kinks out, get ready for a playoff game.
Second shot is up. She made them both. So Madison's got 8 early points. Capel to Francois. Francois across the timeline is fouled by Ava Petrie. That's her second foul. So maybe a little cause for concern for the Lady Tarpons. Capel got to get it in. Throws to Poole. Poole, oh boy, that's over and back. That's a good call by Paul Trahan. Yes, we had a great bird's eye look at that. Her heel did touch the midcourt line. So Lady Tarpons will take over possession. Paul Trahan, Mikel Jones, and I'll be honest, I don't remember the name of the third.
Sylvester Williams.
Sylvester Williams, that's our 3 tonight. Madison Ryan inside to Bourgeois, lays it up and in. Madeline had wonderful inside position, a great find by Madison Ryan. And Bourgeois now has 5. Crapel to Francois, across the timeline, all the way through, shoots it up, and it'll be a foul on Madeline Bourgeois. Madeline took the charge in that same situation earlier. That time she absorbed the contact and did not take the charge, and it'll be a blocking foul on her instead. Kalani Francois, or Kalani Francois rather. Shoots it up and strong and out. 14-0 Lady Tarpons lead. Gabby Lee checks into the game for Ava Petrie, who has the 2 fouls.
Yep, Gabby had a great game last game. Didn't really fill up the stat sheet, but huge difference maker in every way.
Second shot, missed them both. Rebound goes to Bourgeois. Bourgeois to Ryan. Madison pushing it down the floor. Goes long and too long over the head of Gabby Lee and out of bounds.
If Gabby was about a foot taller, would have been right on the money.
If Gabby were a foot taller, Lady Tarpons would be the #1 seed in 4A.
Yeah.
We'd be looking at a 6'6" post. Poole trying to save it on the press break. They've got to get across. Crapel got to get across. It's poked away. Out of bounds to Morgan City with 2:29 to go. The Lady Tarpons deflection there actually broke the press for Morgan City. Crapel to Poole. Back to Crapel.
Lady Tarps in the 2-1-2 zone defense. The
Crapel.
Miami call again.
Yep, to the corner for Poole. Missed it. Rebound goes to Abby Collins. Good box out. Now Lady Tarpons with numbers. Lorraine at the rim, lays it up and missed it. Rebound goes to no one. It goes out of bounds to the Lady Tarpons. Well, they pointed to South Lafourche, but it's going to Morgan City, and it is the right call. Oh, no, they're saying Lady Tarpon ball. Don't know how, Taylor, but we'll take it. Usually when every single player on the floor runs a certain way, they kind of have an idea, but we'll take it. And I guess the ball don't lie as the Lady Tarpons turned it over. Crapel on the right side. Reversing it to Francois. To the corner, they go Poole, back to Francois. Now Crapel. Long pass to Poole. Poole reversing it to Francois, shoots a floater, missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds, I think. Nope, Dugas saved it. But Lorraine takes it away. The arrow pointing to Morgan City. So, as the Lady Tigers inbound, Taylor, we talked about how, this is a great opportunity to play everybody and this, that, and the other, and it is. But how do you also, as Crapel misses the jumper, not fall into some bad habits because you're facing an opponent that you could bring your D game to the gym and beat?
Yeah.
How do you stay sharp through this? Collins with a 3 in the corner, missed it.
You just constantly need to have small battles and goals set. I mean, every time you look up and realize, this is an easy game, there's no struggle here, I'm thinking, okay, just because we have 14-0, I mean, let's shut them out the first quarter. Let's win that small battle. Going into half, I mean, let's let's make sure we up 20 at half. Let's stretch it. Let's stretch it. There should always be a goal that you can attack. Other than that, you're just scrimmaging and playing without a purpose.
It is a full timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. It's 14-0. Lady Tarpons over the Lady Tigers here on KLEB.
What happened was unthinkable. Work as we know it powered down. But E-Tel is here to keep business on. On to turn your home office into a powerhouse. On to plan your epic power lunch. On to keep your virtual team connected. On to make you unstoppable. This is the one thing E-Tel Business can do for you, and that's connecting you to work every day. E-Tel is on for business.
And welcome back here to South Lafourche. It's 14-0. The Lady Tarpons lead late in the first quarter. Casey just over Taylor Griffin here in the tank. Final time that we'll see the girls in the tank in the regular season. If they work their magic in the postseason, there's an opportunity to perhaps be back here. Propel gets it to Poole, throws long to Francois, who has it taken away by Jolie Melisson. Lady Tarpons now running the floor. Ryan on the left side lays it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Melisson, who gets it to Collins, is wide open for a three. Got it.
What a shot by Abby Collins.
And great hustle from Melisson to steal the ball and then get an offensive rebound to set up the shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Francois across the timeline for the Lady Tigers, drops it to Dugas, who loses it out of bounds. So it's Lee, Melisson, Ryan, Lorraine, and Collins on the floor for the Lady Tarpons with 40 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ryan inside to Collins by herself. Oh, she missed.
Too easy.
Point blank layup. Here come the Lady Tigers. Capel dribbling across the timeline, loses her dribble, and is picked up by Lorraine, and now Madison Ryan, with no one near her, lays it up and in.
Thought about a dunk, but elected to go for the conservative layup.
Probably the wise decision. Coach Terrebonne ordering her team back out of the press, up 19-0. Capel. Top of the key. Shoots a three and will draw a foul. There'll be 3 shots coming. Madison Ryan commits the violation, and I heard you say why. The same thing I was thinking is.
Pardon my heavy criticism here.
And they absolutely did foul her, but it was Abby Collins who fouled her. Look, hit her in the face.
Hit her. Win at 19-0 as the clock's winding down in the first quarter. They've yet to score, and we foul like a fadeaway three-point shooter. But all they can do is learn from it.
She missed the first free throw. The second shot is up. And then
nothing but air.
Oh, my goodness. And Taylor, that not only was that an air ball, that was like a bad air ball. Like 2 feet short.
That was an Alabama field goal.
Yeah, you better hope they're not listening in the boys' locker room. Third shot is a brick, and that'll be out of bounds to Morgan City with 1.2. So they have gotten 5 free throws. They've missed them all. 1.2 on the clock with an opportunity here before the end of the quarter. Poole inbounds right to Madison Ryan, and that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score, South Lafourche 19, Morgan City 0. We'll be back in 1 minute with the second quarter. You're listening to Varsity Basketball on KLEB. In between quarters, they're sanitizing the basketball. Like, it's just so weird. Like, it's a whole new world, and it's still, to me, so weird even 11 months after the fact.
Definitely worth noting.
Ryan to Petrie in the corner. She's wide open. Wide open. She missed it. Rebound to Collins. As you like to say, maybe too open. But Ava's too open again in the lane and missed it again. Rebound goes out of bounds to the Lady Tarpons.
A lot of opportunities. Lady Tarp's keeping it alive. About to run a baseline out of bounds set play. Morgan City is unaware. Setting up in their press break.
Second time tonight, the Lady Tarpons have started the break for their play before the ball was even handed to Abby Collins. Now they throw it to Madison Ryan. A little discombobulated. Ryan to Collins in the corner. And that's a good call. She walked before the shot got up. The shot was going to get thrown by Crapel anyway. But it was a good call by Paul Trahan. She was inside of the three-point line, then crept outside of the three-point line and traveled. Crapel working on Madison Ryan. As Taylor and I have said throughout our broadcast this season, for our dollar, probably the district defensive MVP. They get it to Capel on the right side. She throws it to the middle to Abby Collins. Now Ryan, 3-on-2 break. Ryan to Bourgeois, beautiful pass,
Good
beautiful
feed, good finish.
That was gorgeous basketball from the Lady Tarpons, who now lead 21-0. Bourgeois now has 7 points in the game. That's the old Miami call. Capel. The right side of the floor, attacks all the way through, shoots the floater and got it. So they're on the board.
The drought is over.
As they quickly the other way, Lorraine at the rim, shoots it up and missed it. Rebound goes to Bourgeois. Nope, it's out of bounds to the Lady Tarpons. 6:31 to go in the opening half. Again, they pointed South Lafourche's way, but they gave it to Morgan City this time. Little confusion.
Yep.
Capel. Standing still near midcourt. Madison Ryan will guard her to avoid a 1997 Hanville High School moment in the gym. Francois to Capel on the right side. She steps into a three, missed it. Rebound goes to Collins. Collins trotting the other way, throws long to Ryan. Ryan doesn't catch it clean. Now she gets it to the middle, Lorraine. Lorraine penetrates to Abby. Now Ryan. Ava's open at the rim and didn't catch it. Ava's having a rough time tonight, man. That kind of boxing one earlier kind of got her out of her rhythm a little bit. She's missed a couple easy ones and there had the turnover.
Yep.
But with Ava, that just means she's likely to make the next 10 shots in a row that she takes.
Easily.
Capel across midcourt. Reversing it to Poole. Poole being guarded by Madison Bruce, who just checked into the game. Capel back to Poole. She steps into a corner three, missed it. Rebound goes to Abby Collins, now to Ava, and Lady Tarpons looking to push. Ryan. 3-on-2 break. Ryan. Now everyone trails the play. Inside to Bourgeois. Bourgeois to Ava, top of the key three. Steps into it, short. Rebound goes to Bruce. And now Ryan to the corner. Collins with an assumption shuffle. Which is probably a good segue that 1 week from today we will be traveling. Well, I don't know if we'll be traveling, but the boys and the girls both will be playing.
Right.
The Tarpon boys will be traveling to Assumption. Stay tuned to our social media to see what game we're going to be at. That'll depend on the girl brackets and the locations and all that good stuff. Capel standing near midcourt. Long home run pass to Poole. Poole inside to Dugas, and it's blocked by Madeline Bourgeois. The arrow pointing to Morgan City. Great block by Madeline. Such a difference maker, man. We're such a better team when she plays.
Absolutely.
Poole inside to Capel is deflected. The Lady Tigers get it back. Now Capel on the left side. Working on Bruce with a mid-range shot and got it. So she's got 4 points, and it's 21-4. They're back in their box and one. Ryan to Bruce. Steps into three. No. Rebound goes to Capel. Here come the Lady Tigers. Capel, top of the key. Shot fake to Poole. Reverse pass to Francois, who shoots a floater. Missed it. Rebound to Ava. Ava being
Getting
very
abused.
closely guarded. Yeah, she's being fouled is what it is. And she'll be shooting 1-and-1. Up and down the floor, she was getting ridden like a horse by Francois. Ava will shoot the 1-and-1. It's the second foul of the game on Kalani Francois. With 4:06 to go in the opening half. Braden Griffin and Ellie Lorraine will check in. Abby Collins and Madeline Bourgeois will take a breather. Ava shoots it up and good. So she's on the board. One more shot of coming. Morgan City shuffling their defense in the paint. Ava made them both. So Lady Tigers down 19 with an opportunity to try to whittle that down. Capel across the timeline. This is part why the first game went by so quick. They're just walking it across the floor.
Yep.
Patient possessions. Madison Ryan harassing her and gets the steal on the floor, and a timeout called by the Tarpon bench. And that, Taylor, is why she's the defensive MVP in the district.
Man, such great hustle, active hands, you name it.
It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here and we'll go to the sponsor sheet and thank Advanced Eye Institute. Make the right call. Get your eyes checked by Dr. Darby Chasson today. Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, a leader in bringing the latest and best technology to our region. Golden Motors, where price is priority, your hometown Chevy Buick dealer. Vision Communications, your local provider for TV, internet, home security, and automation. Learn more at viscom.net. Lady of the Sea General Hospital, compassionate medicine close to home. State Bank and Trust Company, banking you could count on, member FDIC. Joe Septic Contractors, your largest sewage and portable sanitation company in Louisiana. Terrebonne General Medical Center, TGMC Community Sports Institute, Education, Prevention, Care, giving back to our community. And PhysioFit, several locations across the Bayou region with clinics in Galliano, Lockport, and Raceland. Thanks to all our sponsors. Ryan to Bruce out of the timeout. Back to Madison Ryan. Ryan attacks, gets to the lane, drops to Petrie, who's clobbered, and Ava will be shooting two.
Good ball movement. Madison Ryan penetrating, drawing some defenders, and a little drop off to Ava Pete, who does well moving without the ball, putting herself in the right spot.
Ava is now 3 of 3 at the line. I was talking about our sponsors and all the medical professionals that we've got, TRMC, TGMC, Lady of the Sea. Several people that I have spoken to at the gym today, as Ava makes them both, have received both doses of their COVID vaccine. We're making great progress, y'all.
Good deal.
That small little army is building. Hopefully we'll be able to get this thing out the door. Crapel on the right side of the floor. Kicks it to Francois. Shoots a high three. Missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds to the Lady Tigers. 3:14 in the opening half. South Lafourche by 21. They've been in control throughout. They throw it right to Madison Ryan. One-on-one. Ryan, left side of the rim, lays it up and in. Madison has 12 points.
Putting on a clinic tonight.
Yeah, probably close to 4 or 5 steals. The assist, we've seen her feed Bourgeois down in the paint. Crapel.
She has tripled her opponent's total score tonight.
Crapel with the wild shot, no good. Rebound to Griffin. Now Lorraine has it. Ellie pushing the floor to Ryan on the right side. Madison, reverse pass deflected to Griffin, who will try to knock it off of the Morgan City player unsuccessfully. They'll go out of bounds. Good idea from the senior, didn't execute it. Jolie Mellison will check into the game for Madison Bruce. One game left. Well, and we're playing it now. Then the playoffs for the Lady Tarpons. It'll be an unfamiliar feeling for the Lady Tarpons opening the playoffs on the road for the first time in what feels like an eternity.
Yep.
Crapel throws long to Poole. Poole attacks off the dribble, shoots a mid-range, and will draw the foul. The foul will be on Jolie Mellison. Madeline Poole will be shooting 2 shots. It just goes to show the work that Coach Terrebonne and Coach Martin have done with this program, that being the 20 seed in the 4A playoffs is like this wild and bizarre thing. Like, well, why aren't they in the top 5 this year?
Uh-huh.
Strong and out on the first free throw from Poole.
With all things considered, all the adversities they've had to face.
Tremendous
still,
job, yeah.
Great to see them in that position. But yeah, well, from what we're used to, kind of seems like a disappointment at first glance.
Rebound goes to Petrie. Yeah, you're right. We're usually looking 3-4 rounds down the bracket when it comes out.
Uh-huh.
But we're a little bit spoiled. And who knows? Whenever it's all 0-0 again, this team may make a run. Lorraine makes a 3 in the corner. She's got 4 points.
Nothing but net.
It's 30-4. And part of the reason why I think this team can make a run is because of players like Ellie Lorraine. She was a freshman at the beginning of the year. Still technically a freshman, but, man, she's a young sophomore now in my book. She's experienced. And
oh, yeah.
Crapel kicks it to Poole for a 3. Short, rebound goes to Petrie. Ava gets it to Melisson, who gets it to Ryan, and now Lady Tarpons trot the other way. Ryan throws long to Griffin, has it blocked, gets it back, lays it up, no. Gets it back, lays it up, and draws the foul. So Braden Griffin, the only senior on this entire team who may be playing her final home game of her career, will be shooting free throws.
Good to see her getting involved tonight. Usually a good spark off the bench who does all the right things, finds herself in all the right places.
As you like to say, a glue player. Missed that one strong. As Ryan and Petrie will take a breather, we're going to get Hunter and Bruce into the game. I'm noticing no Savannah Dominique tonight, and I don't even see her on the bench, so we hope that she's okay. We're going to try to get an update there. Free throw is good from Griffin, as Lee will check into the game. And here come the Lady Tigers. Down 27, Grappel. Working on Bruce. Kicks it to the corner, Poole has Melisson on her. 1 minute to go in the half. Morgan City looks inside, and we have three in the lane.
3 in the lane.
Yep, when you're posting up and calling for the ball the entirety of about a 20-second possession, you're going to get that one called.
That'll get you.
Bruce taking the point. Reversing it to Lee. Back to Bruce. Now to Hunter, and she's fouled by Madeline Poole. So Elise Hunter will be shooting 2.
We saw Elise Hunter do some good things last game.
Yeah, she did. She
came in late, had a couple of coast-to-coast opportunities, penetrating through the whole defense, making layups.
Everybody scored for the Lady Tarpons last game, and we're well on our way tonight. Only got a couple of players to go as the first free throw is good from Hunter. 32-4 our score.
Casey, at this point, I'm hoping the goal of the game is everyone on the Lady Tarps who played outscores Morgan City by themselves. That's what it's looking like right now.
They've got a shot.
Very reachable goal.
Melisson gets the rebound off the miss. They throw it long to Lee. That'd be
one hell of a record to talk about.
Lee, top of the key, attacks. Kicks it to Lorraine with a shot fake. She's got 2-3 girls on her. Gets it to Lee on the post, who lays it up. Missed it. Rebound goes to Capel. And it's taken away by Melisson. Lady Tarpons with another opportunity. Get it to Lorraine. Lorraine penetrates, kicks it back to Bruce. Now Lorraine steps into 3-ball. Missed it. Rebound goes tipped to Francois. Francois is now 2-on-1 at the rim. Lays it up and missed it. Rebound goes to the Lady Tigers on the floor, and it'll be a held ball. The arrow pointing to South Lafourche with 2.7 on the clock. Roll the ball.
Can't believe I hadn't said it yet tonight. You could call the Lady Tarpons butter because they have been on a roll all night.
No doubt about that. As that'll be the end of the first half as the Lady Tarpons get it in. Don't get a shot off. It's 32 for white. It's 4 for black. The Lady Tarpons lead the Lady Tigers. You're listening to Varsity Basketball.
It's hard to think of what to do to keep yourself interested in this game.
It's your first 5 to start the second half. How long are we going to see that first 5, do you think? Another 4 or 5 minutes? Or what do you think we're looking at?
I would say, probably at the 4-minute mark, halfway point in a quarter, they may start pulling them.
Poole.
Lady Tarp starting in the 2-on-2 zone defense.
They get it inside for a layup that's missed. Rebound goes to Petrie. Lady Tarpons have numbers. Ava got to look up the floor. There she goes to Madison Ryan, who drops it to Lorraine. Lorraine loses it and will draw the foul. Ellie had 4 first half points. That is the 3rd foul on Kalani Francois. Collins gets it into Ryan. It's deflected and stolen, and here come the Lady Tigers. Early in the 3rd, happy you're with us on KLEB. Capel shoots it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Capel, because Ava saved it right to her, and she lays it up and in. That's the old rule. Don't save it under your own basket. Lady Tarpon's paid the price there. Ryan studying the floor. Throws long to Abby Collins in the corner for a three. Missed it. Rebound goes to the Lady Tigers pool. So 1 minute in, Morgan City's got the first bucket and now possession. Capel reversing it to Poole. Now to Francois. She attacks, shoots the floater. Got it. 4 straight for the Lady Tigers. See if the Lady Tarpons can find some of that oomph again. Ryan to Bourgeois. Bourgeois looks in, now gets it to Ryan. Ryan attacks, kicks it to Lorraine. Reversing it to Collins, inside to Bourgeois. She's wide open, she lays it up and in. Good find and good finish. 34-8.
Casey, while you're doing the play-by-play while we're on offense, I'm very interested in the Francois versus Ava Pete one-on-one all the way down the floor matchup. Getting a little chippy out there.
Yeah, Francois has 3 fouls, so we'll take that. Ryan off the Morgan City miss. Tags the left side of the floor to Bourgeois. Bourgeois has it deflected and stolen. Lady Tarpons are just kind of sleepwalking right now, and they've got the big lead. They're not in any danger, but you want to finish your regular season kind of with a bang and not a dud. Francois misses. Rebound goes to Poole. Capel. Left side, she shoots the 3. In and out, rebound goes to Lady Tigers' block. Just little things like that, allowing the offensive rebound. Hey, man, you got this lead, playing hard, box out, get the ball, let's go the other way.
Yep. You don't want the intensity to drop. That's number one. Yeah, we may not be full court pressing and attacking fast break every time, but letting the intensity drop is what you don't want to happen in a game like this.
Capel missed the bunny. Bourgeois got it. She's fumbling it, trying to get it to a guard. She gets to Petrie finally. Ava throws long to Ryan at the rim, lays it up.
And one. Give it to her.
Madison Ryan will be shooting 1 shot. She has 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points with 1 shot to make it 15. You know what the best part about this Lady Tarpon team? The fact that we get to see almost every one of these players next season. It's a fun young group.
Great thing.
Madison will be shooting 1 shot. She's 3 of 4 at the line tonight. Squares it up and got it. 4 of 5 at the line. 15 points for Madison. Saw Madison at the end of Tuesday's game. She's asking, Coach, how many points I had? And I said, well, I told her initially 16, but it was actually 13. She was like, all right, so I thought I had more than that. She keeps going at this rate. She's going to have far more than that tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Huntley to Capel. Gets it to Huntley on the left side. Huntley attacks. Shoots a floater. Missed it. Rebound goes to Melisson over the back on Morgan City.
Good vicious rebound by Melisson.
I tell you, man, I've been saying it all year long. I like her game. I think that she brings a toughness and a nastiness.
Yep. You love the boxing out, getting in position, not letting anyone get in front of her. And when the rebound came off the rim, she didn't wait for it to come to her. She attacked. That's what you love to see. And in the process, drawing fouls.
The 4th foul on Ruffin.
A+ for Melisson tonight.
So here comes the face guarding Francois and Petrie. Ryan across the timeline, kicking it to Lorraine, who's open. Shot fake. Back to Ryan. Ryan to Lorraine, steps into a 3, high in the air, and she splashes
Buckets.
home. Ellie Lorraine has 7 points, and it's 40-8. Such a good player. Capel picks up her dribble, reverses it to the corner. Poole for a 3 that's short. Rebound goes to Melisson. Look at Melisson attack the ball. Ava coming hard the other way. Reverses it to Lorraine at the rim. Lays it up and in.
Too easy right there.
And look, Ava's not had a great scoring night. She hasn't made a field goal, but it's great maturity there to make the pass. She could have looked to score. Instead, made the right basketball play, got the assist.
Yep.
Capel to Poole. Back to Capel. 4 minutes to go in the third. Back to Poole. Working it around the perimeter. Francois attack, shoots it up, missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds to the Lady Tigers. 42-8. Feels like a football score, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Tampa Bay and Kansas City on Sunday almost. Goes in bounce, out of bounds to Lady Tarpons. Tom Brady has to win, what, another 9 Super Bowls to catch Ric Flair for the most world championships?
Woo!
He's got a shot. Ryan, top of the key. Inside the Bourgeois, who drops it to Melisson, out to Ava in the corner for a 3. In and out. Rebound goes to the Lady Tigers. Crapel pushing it down the floor. Shoots the floater and is fouled by Ava.
Almost got the swat. Didn't jump quite high enough. Crapel, very athletic, not letting that happen.
That'll be her 3rd. Two shots coming. Crapel's 0-3 at the line. 0-4 at the line. Do you remember my age, 1 year older than you, Jeremy Moriarty?
Sure do.
She shoots the ball, Crapel does, just like Jeremy did, that over-the-head heave. Doesn't she?
Yes. Trying to hold the laughter in. Because, boy, I do miss J-Mo.
Yeah.
And it was so crazy how, like, 2 years into college, she, like, got really good at basketball.
Yeah. As she misses the second one, and a rebound goes to the Lady Tarpons, and the foul will be committed by Morgan City. Lady Tarps are up big. We're telling stories about high school. That's how big the Lady Tarpons are up. Ryan. There's never going to be a lead big enough for me to tell a story about how I had a basketball league in my own house, though. We can talk about that some other time. Ryan misses the shot. Crapel coming the other way, steps into the 3, in and out. Rebound goes to Collins. And here come the Lady Tarps. Ryan.
Lady Tarps got numbers here, electing not to force it.
Ryan on the left side of the floor looking into my camera lens. It looks like it's Jersey Day here tonight. They feed it in. Melisol has it poked away. Now Lady Tigers will have it. I see a Zach Mettenberger jersey. That's always a fun one. Crapel attacks, shoots a wild shot, and draws the foul. That's, I don't know, man. She just kind of dipped her shoulder in and then fell backwards and just threw the ball at the goal. Gets the call, though.
Hey, anything you could do to draw the whistle. Can't fault her for smart play.
I see a Philly jersey, but I don't know what player. I don't know if it's Ben Simmons, Allen Iverson. I'm not sure.
Are you even sure that's Mettenberger? I mean, it could be Trendon Holiday.
Yeah. Fair point. Crapel misses the first free throw. I see also some Tarpon baseball jerseys. Reminder, the Tarpon baseball season will be starting here as Crapel airballs another. My goodness.
And Pierre Thomas with the Super Bowl patch.
Yeah.
Jersey.
Always a fun night at the gym. Lady Tarpons come the other way up big. Ryan to Collins on the right side, inside to Bourgeois, but it's taken away, deflected out of bounds.
Good defense by Crapel, not giving up on the game. Super athletic, active hands. Playing with a lot of fire tonight.
Collins gets it to Petrie, right in the corner for a 3, in and out. Rebound goes to Collins, who reverses it to Bourgeois, I think, who lays it up and in. Yep, that is Madeline. Madeline's got 11. It's 44-8. Taylor, your contest for how many individual players are going to outscore Morgan City right now, the answer is 2, Ryan and Bourgeois. 3, as Lorraine's in there as well. Crapel shoots it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Bourgeois. Here we come. Ryan trotting down the floor in transition. Feeds it, and it's taken away. Good idea, just maybe a little late. Crapel now in transition. Lays it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Collins. Lady Tarpons now come the other way. Petrie. Ava running the floor hard to Bourgeois, lays it up and in.
What a pass.
Ava filling up the stat sheet tonight. She's got a bunch of assists. It's 46-8. And you got to think with 1:33 on the third quarter clock, we're going to be seeing the final 90 seconds of the regular season for a lot of these young ladies on the court right now.
Yep.
Number 20, Fontenot misses a 3. Rebound goes to Bourgeois.
Good to see this group of girls having fun again, smiling, playing for each other, and dominating on the floor all at once.
Collins lays it up and in off the fine from Madison Ryan. The Lady Tarpons have ballooned this thing out. Coach Terrebonne was trying to get the timeout to get the subs in. Morgan City inbounded it too quick. So Crapel, cross midcourt, picks up her dribble, shoots another three, missed it. And the putback will draw a foul. That is number 3, Aisha Huntley will be shooting 2. Want to know how you could fall behind by 40 in the third quarter of a game? Morgan City is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 0 of 11 at the line tonight.
Wow.
That'll get you beat. And
have you reversed the curse?
I mean,
let's see.
For their sake, I'm hoping she makes it. She missed it. 0 of 12. If I gave you 12 unguarded half-court shots, would you make one of the 12?
2.
2 of the 12, okay.
Yeah.
Unless if we're at Vanderbilt, apparently. Or is that still too much of a low blow? Missed the second one. They're 0 of 13.
Got to give me time to warm up at least. Hadn't shot in over a year.
The rebound goes to the Lady Tarpons. And to be fair, that was only about 3 or 4 half-court shots that you missed. It wasn't 12.
Yeah.
Lady Tarpons with another possession or two, up 40. Ryan, top of the key. Just standing still, gets it to Collins, now to Bourgeois. Madeline to Ryan. Reversing it to Collins, who's open for a 3. Got it.
Bottoms.
Abby Collins has now added another player to the list of individual players who are outscoring Morgan City. It's 51-8. Crapel throws long to the corner, Poole. Now Crapel is fouled. Taylor, I know we're having a lot of fun. Abby Collins is getting her shooting stroke back before the postseason.
Yep.
She had a playoff game last year where she scored like 23 or 24 points. She's a big game shooter, and it's great to see her knocking a few home just before the
indeed.
postseason.
Been waiting to see this all year.
Poole to Crapel. Splits the defense, gets to the rim, shoots it up, missed it, rebound goes out of bounds to the Lady Tarpons with 3.1. See if they could get one final shot up here. Ryan to Collins. She'll shoot a half-court shot at the buzzer, and she missed it. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. With our score, South Lafourche 51, Morgan City 8. We'll be back in a minute with the final 8 minutes of regulation on KLEB. Hunter and Melisson on the floor. So the reserves are going to get an opportunity to close this one out with the big lead. Griffin in the corner, thinks about the shot. Now takes the shot high in the air and splashes it home. Braden Griffin has 4 points in the game. And it's 54-8.
2-on-2 defense from the Lady Tarps.
Crapel to Francois. Back to Crapel. Reversing it to Poole. Morgan City working it around the perimeter. You know, you feel for this young Morgan City team. Oh, that's an offensive foul. Yes, indeed.
Griffin taking the charge.
So what I was saying before the charges, this is going to be their final regular season game. So whatever seniors they may have, you know, I think we lose sight sometimes of the finality of all. It may be the last time they play basketball, period, in an organized setting.
Right.
So it's always interesting, the final game of the year. Hunter to Melisson. Reversing it out of bounds. Deflected out of bounds. And it'll stay here. And a player has fouled out of the game unknowing.
Yep.
Number 11, Micaiah Ruffin from Morgan City had fouled out of the game in the last whistle. And the scorer's table just, you know, hey, it's a blowout for them too. We weren't paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Morgan City thinks that a foul was just called on her. That's not the case. She's the player who committed the charge a minute ago.
She hit?
I think so.
I don't remember.
Confusion. How about we make a deal? It's a 46-point game. Let's just figure it out one way or the other.
Let her get 6. I mean, if that's what it is.
Both teams are going to retreat to their benches. Oh, yeah.
The previous play is under further review.
That's the last thing high school basketball needs. And we have got it figured out. The charge was committed by number 2, Kalani Francois, not number 11, Micaiah Ruffin.
I guess when the ref held up 2 fingers, they thought it was 1-1 or 11 instead of 2. I have no idea.
I know this. That will have been the first time in about a decade that there's been any miscommunication surrounding the best bookkeeper in our district, Miss Connie Castaneda.
Yeah.
So we play on. Hunter to Griffin. Griffin to Lee. Throws it to Melisson. Boy, it's a rough-looking possession so far, but the Lady Tarpons now have better handle on it. Lee. Inside to Hunter. Or excuse me, outside to Hunter now. Inside Lee. Kicks it out to Bruce for a 3.
Got it.
How many times over the years have we said Bruce for 3?
A really, really long 2.
Oh, long 2. Okay.
But go on.
No, I was just saying, it's a familiar call from us.
Absolutely.
And one that, who knows, we'll be maybe seen in person in Thibodaux in the next couple of years.
Can't wait to see it.
Huntley to Crapel to the middle. Ruffin missed it. Rebound goes to Lee. Lady Tarpons are up huge, 56-8, salting away the final 6 minutes of this game. Lee to Bruce. Now to Melisson. Back to Lee. To Hunter. Hunter, top of the key, reversing it to Bruce. Now to the baseline, Melisson. She loses it out of bounds, but it's deflected out of bounds, so it'll stay here.
Man, we love talking about the good old times and digging up the past a little bit. You just made a Bruce reference. Could you imagine what Treya Bruce and Victoriana Nelson would have done to this Morgan City team here tonight?
Yeah, you ain't lying.
They would have got 100.
The team or each individual player or both? Tarpons working it around the perimeter. Yeah, we're spoiled, man. We've called, I could tell you this story. This is an honest-to-goodness, truthful story. I called once a Nichols women's basketball game as Lee works it to Bruce for another shot.
That's
another
no
good.
Almost.
And, the vibe wasn't very good, and I'm thinking to myself, man, Casey, you're calling a college basketball game. This is something that you've wanted to do forever. And then on the ride home, it sunk in. It's well, that game didn't feel super special to you because you've called girls basketball playoff games in the 3rd round where the entire community was in the gym.
Uh-huh.
So, it's just a different energy level.
You're right.
Lee with possession of the ball. Getting it to Melisson. Melisson to Hunter. To Bruce. Tarpons working it around the perimeter. And losing it. And here come the Lady Tigers in transition. Dugas loses it, gets it back, and double dribbled.
Couple of subs coming in.
2, Kalani Francois, 20, Savannah Fontenot for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tarpons got to get Melisson and Lee a bucket. They're the only players who have not scored. Lee has the basketball right now. To Bruce, and she throws it away. Trying to feed the post.
Trying to get Braden Griffin on a post up.
For the Lady Tarpons, it'll be Thursday, their next time on the floor, the opening round of the 4A playoffs, but they'll find out their opponent on Monday. But as we were talking about off the air before, coming on, the math and everything is all now so advanced, and people have these spreadsheets, and you could kind of know who you're going to be facing before then. Lee steals it, gets it to Bruce for a spot-up shot. She got it.
What a shot.
She's got 4 points.
Bruce is feeling it tonight.
I don't know her grade, but man, like if she's in 9th, 10th grade, young play, she's got a nice shot. She attacks the ball. Bright future. Capel on the right side. Kicks it to Francois. Got it. That's a 3 for Kalani Francois. And it's 58-11. If you're listening at home, do not turn off your radio dial. Don't give up on us yet. We've got another game. It's a doubleheader, and I promise you our boys' game will not be 58-11 at any point. It's going to be a much more competitive game.
Well, while we hope it will, we just don't see it happening. Hunter
attacks, shoots the floater, and she'll draw the foul. So at least Hunter will be shooting too. Yeah, remember I was actually talking to someone today about, hey, what are your thoughts of the boys' game? And, you look, and it's easy to look on the LHSA website and say, oh, well, they beat them by 21 the first time. We were there. That was a 4 or 5 point game until late. And then when Morgan City extended their defense, started playing man-to-man, then they got carved up like a turkey. Yeah, but that was competitive.
Yeah, hopefully Morgan City comes out man-to-man to start.
Something tells me that may not be the case as Hunter misses both free throws, gets her own rebound, and has it deflected out of bounds. It'll stay here. Lee. With a high dribble, gets it to Hunter. Now Griffin with a spot up 3. No, rebound goes to Bruce, who puts it in.
Got it.
This fourth quarter has been the Madison Bruce show. She's got 6 points, and it's 60-11. Capel, right side.
Attacking the hole viciously.
Is going to draw the foul. They're going to say it's on the floor. You know the name of that official, Taylor?
Mike Jones.
Who? Francois shoots it up and misses. And we'll draw the foul. LSU football got a commitment from a linebacker by the name of Mike Jones, and
very excited about that.
The jokes on social media are endless. But the joke is going to be on everyone else because the kid could play, as Francois misses the free throw. Morgan City now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 0-14 at the line. With one more shot to get off the schneid. It's up and in.
The drought is over, Case.
1 of 15 at the line. It's 60-12. And we come the other way. Lee. To Griffin. Nope, that's Bruce. Missed it. Rebound goes to the Lady Tigers. And the Lady Tigers will trot the other way. Capel. Capel reversing it to, that's Fontenot with a 3. Savannah
Big
Fontenot
3.
puts it home.
Last game of the year, Case. Can't hold anything back now.
That's right. She got a nice little round of applause from the Cajun Crazies even on that one. Lee. To Hunter. To Melisson. And she shuffled her pivot foot. Good call by who? Mike Jones. Y'all better hope this game ends pretty soon. We're having too much fun here. Capel. Got to find ways to entertain yourself when it's a 45-point game in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Capel picks up her dribble. Is bodied up, throws it right to Gabby Lee. Gabby got to get a bucket. She's one of the only ones who hasn't scored, but instead she dishes it to Bruce, loses it, and she'll draw the foul. What unselfishness from Gabby Lee. Gabby could have just as easily went in there, shot a right-handed layup, got hammered, went to the free throw line, but she instead set up her teammate, Bruce, who will be shooting a 1-and-1. Madison has not attempted a free throw in the game. It's up and good.
Got it.
Taylor, she's got 7 points, man. See Coach Martin talking to Gabby. Second shot is up and good. She made them both. So the Lady Tarpons will end their regular season with a blowout victory. And they're going to finish their district season with, let's see, 3 defeats. So that'd be how many wins? You play 10 district games, that'd be 7-3. All in all, not too shabby. Crapel attacks, shoots the floater, missed it. Rebound goes to Melisson. Melisson to Lee. And what's interesting about the 7-3 record, every one of the losses, you were missing at least one starter, some of them multiple starters. Not making excuses, this is just the reality of the situation. Lee shoots a 3, got it! Long 2.
Gabby Lee is in the books.
Now we got to get Jolie a bucket in the final 45 seconds.
Jolie played a heck of a game tonight,
yeah,
too.
She just been all over the place. And Melisson was making, as Morgan City turned it over, Melisson was making plays and making things happen, and the Lady Tarpons, Lee went and whispered to Melisson, they know the situation.
Oh, yeah, we got to get you in there.
But Melisson was making plays when the game was not lopsided yet, so she was making a big impact early. Lee, 17 seconds. And are they going to just dribble this thing out? She is fouled with 6.8 on the clock, so we won't get the opportunity. A great picture, which you'll be able to see on LaFoucheGazette.com, shows that Gabby absolutely got fouled.
Oh, yeah.
I get asked, this is a true story. I get asked more often, how do you take pictures and call the game at the same time than maybe anything else that I'm ever asked about anything. I don't know, I just do it. I'm watching the game through the lens of a camera as Lee misses the first free throw. Well, it was a 1-and-1, so it's the only free throw. They get the rebound, and that'll be the end of the ball game. Crapel shoots a 3 at the buzzer. She banked it in. So our final score is South Lafourche 64, Morgan City 18.